Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Monica Sanchez. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for this video, and do not forget to hit that little bell button to receive notification every time I post a new video. For today's video, I am going to be doing a how to get ready with me for absolutely nothing. I have nothing to do today, no special occasion to get ready for. Ever since this coronavirus started and having to be wearing masks, I do not do my makeup anymore. I feel like it's just a waste of time for me, waste of product. I mean, when I do have to get ready and I feel like I have to get ready, I'll do my makeup at like halfway, since I hardly ever take off my mask. But other than that, really been doing my makeup. Obviously, if you guys follow me on my social media platforms, which is just Instagram and on here on YouTube, I do my makeup, and once I take the picture, do what I have to do, and I take it off. I know it sounds so bad, but that's what you have to do. You do what you got to do to keep promoting your business, to keep active on YouTube, to keep being active on YouTube. And I really want to be active for you guys that have been subscribed to me, which I thank you so much. And anyways, if you are ready to watch this video, please keep on watching. I know you guys can relate to this title, and I know you guys are lazy as well with the whole mask, doing your makeup. I've heard quite a few of my friends and our coworkers at school, and you guys can relate to it. So I hope you hit that little like button for me and leave a comment down below. You tell me what you've been doing for this coronavirus pandemic and wearing masks. Do you do half of your makeup? Do you just do your eyebrows and your eyes? Do you just apply some BB cream? Whatever it is, let me know. I am interested to find out that I am not the only one. So we're going to be starting off with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Peach. I'm going to go ahead and applying this to my eyelids as a primer. I typically like using the e.l.f. concealer as a primer for my eyeshadow look because I feel like it does work for me the best personally. I know people do tend to stay into the actual primers like the Urban Decay eyelid primer or the P. Louise primers, but right now this girl's doing makeup on a budget and I haven't been working, so I am doing with what I can, the best that I can, and you know, just killing the game out here with these products that I have. So I hope if anybody relates to that, don't feel the pressure of having to buy stuff you can't afford, or it's not that you don't have money, it's just that you don't want to spend at the moment. You know, that's not important right now, and that's just like my little advice for you guys. Advice on Monica Sanchez's channel. So yeah, once I have everything blended in, as you guys could see, I drag it across the nose and under the eye as much as I can, so I won't waste a product that's on the brush. And by the way, to blend in, I use the AOA Studio High Def brush E104, and this is how it looks like. Moving on, we're going to be getting into the OG of palettes, the JACLYN Hill palette with MORPHE collaboration, and I'm thinking of a smoky eye. My how to get ready for nothing look has to be a smoky eye, and I know that I have been getting requests on my Instagram to do a smoky eye, so here goes nothing. So I'm starting off with this dirty brush that I've used for like the past week. It's the MORPHE M433, and opening the JACLYN Hill palette, I'm gonna be going into this shade right here, this nude shade, and I'm just letting you guys know now, I won't be able to put the colors into this video description due to the fact that I do not have the name of the shades with me. So I'll just leave it in the description box below for you to check them out once I look them up on the website. And just gonna be applying it to both sides of the eye into that crease. Gonna stay away to the inner part and just work on the outer. And typically from other YouTubers or other makeup artists, I don't know if you guys happen to check anybody else's YouTube channel, I go directly in with the dark color that I'm using for my smoky eye. So using this Sephora brush, it's an eyeshadow brush. It doesn't have a number or anything. This came in with a gift set, so no number for this brush. I'm gonna go in with this darker color here and make sure I apply a good amount, a generous amount to it. And I'm gonna go ahead and start at the bottom, patting it in just like this. Let me get a little closer. And forgive me, you guys, like I said in my past video, if you've seen them, I do just have a little ring light in front of me. So me patting in and out of the video, you will see the low light to the highlights. But just please bear with me until I get some better lighting. So back to my eyeshadow look, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep patting this into my eye. And once I start getting into the crease area, just start blending it in with the motions from side to side, as you guys could see me doing. And I want to stop that dark shade just right there where you see the crease end. So I don't want to go any further than that for now. So now with the same brush, going in with this black shade here, I'm gonna go in now a little bit out, and I'm just gonna start to make a wing with the shadow. When I do my smoky eyes, I do love doing winged out eyeshadow looks. I feel like it really makes a very sultry look for my eye, very sexy look. And back in with that black, picked up a little bit more and just patting it in. And now taking this Morphe E27 brush, I'm gonna go in again with the JACLYN Hill palette, and I'm gonna get this brown right here, pick some of that color up, and I'm gonna start applying this into the inner part of the eyelid. I do not want to take it any further than where it is right there, and I'm gonna start blending back to where the darker shade is at. So in and out, in and out. Guys, and back with this Sephora eyeshadow brush that I picked up the darker pigments in, I'm gonna go back to this dark, kind of like, I don't know what to call it, like a coolish dark brown. And just gonna be going in and now bringing that color in a little bit more towards the inner part, middle of the eye, just like that. And just start working it in again out to where you put that black pigment, and instead of patting it in, just going back and forth into the eye, back and forth strokes. Going into this brush here, it's the Sephora concealer brush. I'm gonna go into my MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette in the light palette, and open it and go into this shade right here, and I pick up that concealer and start to apply it to the lid, doing a half cut crease. Now I need a little mirror. Guys that follow me always ask how I get my cut creases to look very nice and smooth. It's just with practice. Practice makes perfect. Back to the JACLYN Hill palette, I'm gonna get that first brush I used, which was the Morphe M433, and I'm gonna go in with that second next nude shape, and I'm just gonna go right above that half cut crease that I just did with the concealer and blend out and above. Back to that eyeshadow brush from Sephora, I'm going to be going back in with a darker pigment and just start to bring it in closer to this middle part of the eye, which is the peak of the eye for me, of my eyeball actually. And now with the opposite side of this brush, I'm going to go into a more warmer brown, well, a cooler brown but lighter brown actually, which is this brown next to it. And I'm gonna go ahead and have that as my transition shade for my light to dark. It's like a very smooth blend with these two dark colors. I just don't want to risk going in with the light first and then thinking should go with another shade. Going with this flat brush, it is the AOA Studio B113, and I'm going to go into this light shade here, patting that pigment onto the brush. I'm going to be applying this into the inner part of the eye. Pat, 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 pat. Okay guys, and now going back in with this eyeshadow brush that I use for the darker pigments, I'm going to go on that first side to go into that darker color for the outer part of the eye, and now following that same line but now pushing the color up, blending it up, just patting this color to the end, and the opposite side going into that other brown that I used and pat that on here. Okay guys, I'm gonna go off camera really quick, finish the other eye, and we'll be back with the lashes. Okay guys, so I went ahead and finished the other eye and applied the lashes. Just to let you guys know, I have used the DollEye volume lashes in the style Sirena. And if you are interested in checking them out, don't forget, if you are ready to purchase, use coupon code MMONIB for 10% off at checkout. So now, as you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off the excess that has fallen onto my face. Typically when I do smoky eyes, I always do the eyes first instead of the foundation due to this reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this residue off and I will go into my foundation. Okay guys, and for foundation, I'm gonna be using the Benefit Professional primer, and I'm gonna apply that to my face. And for my foundation, I'm gonna be going to the Born This Way by Too Faced in the color Warm Nude. And with this high def brush from AOA, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this brush. As you guys could see that I have already started. I didn't realize I wasn't recording. I realized I wasn't recording, so you guys are seeing me in action. For my smoky eye, I tend not to go too light on my concealer. Fenty Beauty Concealer in 210. So I'm just gonna apply foundation. And now that I have my concealer on, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. foundation blurring brush and blending that in. Now that I have blended in my concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the AirSpun Loose Face Powder in the color Naturally Neutral, using the puff that it came with and applying it all over the face. Up. And with the Morphe Beauty Blender, getting that opposite end of that brush and going right under the eye. I went in with that one, and on top of the nose, and stamping it on the forehead. Going with this Sephora brush, it's the highlight and contour brush, but I use it to gently remove that translucent powder that I have applied to my face. Once you remove it, you're low-key also pushing it into the skin, so it could give you that lift in your face as it does on me. Of course, all translucent powders work different, and I feel like in my case, when I do my makeup, this method works the best. And now with this Morphe bronzer palette, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the two shades right here. And I'm gonna be getting my AOA Studio F13 brush. And as you can see, I have the pigment on there already. That it's one of my favorite contour brushes to use. And I'm just gonna go in right under my invisible cheek, because your girl is a little chunky and you can't even see her cheeks unless she smiles. Okay guys, and having applied my nose contour, I'm going ahead and skip the step in applying the translucent powder to bake. And meanwhile I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a lip liner and some gloss and probably finish the lip off. See, I don't overline that much. Okay guys, I went ahead and applied the lip liner, as you guys could see, And now going into my Sailor Moon and Colourpop collab, this gloss in the color Moon Tiara. This is my favorite gloss getting into. I love the finish. Guys, I went ahead and applied some lower lash mascara, applied the lip gloss, and I'm gonna go ahead and go into this Morphe blush palette and use this JS4 brush from the collab with Morphe and Jeffree Star. I'm gonna go into the color Unapologetic and just gently apply that brush onto my face with that blush pigment. Very lightly. Okay guys, I am back from applying the blush. I went ahead and stopped the video, applied some setting spray, and I am completed with the smoky eye look. I absolutely love the outcome of this look. Hope you guys love this video, and do not forget to check out my Instagram page at Sanchez Beauty Bar, and check out here my YouTube channel. Don't be afraid to be my friend. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for this video, and I hope to catch you guys soon for my next one. Bye.